welcome to the Design Matters Newsletter this week. It's lovely to have you here in my busy studio. Now, you know we've launched the Watercolour Still Life course just a couple of weeks ago, and session 2 goes live today. So if you're already signed up, I do hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you're finding lots of time to practice, because I know that I've encouraged you to work small, to try and create a little swatch book, and here's mine. And I think it's a really useful little resource because it's not threatening, is it? You know, you can work on a 3.5-inch square piece of paper like this and, you know, just see how it goes. And you can try things out, and it's not the end of the world if it's not wonderful first time round. I make little notes on my swatches, so I say what the weight of the paper is and the surface of the paper is, and then it means that I can keep this and I can refer back to it at any time. And if something hasn't worked, then I'll know I don't want to do that again. I don't want to use that paper, or, you know, whatever the fault was. But if it has worked and I want to repeat it, I've got all the information that I need there to just forge ahead. So I really would encourage you to create one of those little swatch books. But of course, once you get more into it, you might want to work slightly larger. You get a little bit more confidence. And so here I've got a study that I've done recently of one of my old keys. Now, you know, you might think it's a bit of an odd subject, but I'm fascinated by old keys. I have quite a collection. Here's just a few of them. Some of them are really quite ancient. This is Georgian, and I do think the history that could tell you, if it could only speak. What doors has that opened? What secrets has it hidden or revealed? You know, I do find them fascinating. So they often feature in my work. So, you know, it's good practice to do a little study. And the study, I'm focusing on trying to get it as the proportions as accurate as I can, the quality of the surface, and also to observe the shadows. So it's not just floating away. It looks as though it's actually sitting on a table or a surface of some kind. And then when people say, I'd love to paint, but I never know what to paint, I'd say, well, you know, look around you. You're surrounded by things that must be interesting to you, else you wouldn't keep them, would you? So here's something I did yesterday, about an hour, I suppose. And as you can see, it's just one of my water pots with a collection of some of my brushes. And it's just practice. If you can paint regularly, even if it's only for half an hour or an hour at a time, you can't help but get better. It is true what they say about practice. And then, if you're signed up for our course, you will find these become familiar over the time, because we start to look at some fabric. A still life often involves some fabric of some kind, a drape, a folded cloth. And so we've got here a striped cloth. Now that's involving a stripe is a really useful device in design terms, because as the fabric folds and undulates, the stripe will travel around and create really interesting shapes. And of course, it'll create interesting shadows. And if you sit an object within that folded cloth, then you've instantly got something really interesting to paint. Just, you know, a simple tea towel and a little water pot. And, you know, I really quite enjoyed doing that. Didn't take me very long at all. More good practice. So the course is 6 sessions long. One has been out there for 2 weeks already. Session 2 goes live today. In 2 weeks' time, you'll have session 3 and so on. But once you sign up for them, you've got unlimited viewing. You got it to keep in your account forever, and you can watch just as many times as you like. So if you've been sort of, you know, dabbling with the idea that you might want to make a start with watercolours, or if you've already been, you know, painting for quite some time, but you'd like a refresher, then I hope you'll join us. And thanks for watching me here today. And, you know, if you do join us, please post your paintings in our gallery, because we would love to see them. So see you again soon. Bye for now.